I refused to let my stepmom be called Grandma. My dad married Diane 3 years ago when I was 23. We were polite, but not close. She tried the whole stepmom thing early on, texting me daily and inviting me to lunch, but I already had a mom. After 6 months, she stopped trying and we just did awkward small talk at family dinners. 2 months ago, I had my son. My dad came to the hospital and Diane tagged along. A nurse walked into my recovery room saying, "Grandma got to hold him first in the hallway, she's so sweet." I was confused because my actual mom had left an hour ago. The nurse meant Diane. She told the entire staff she was Grandma while I was still recovering from delivery. I was too exhausted to deal with it then, but it bothered me for days. My mom is Grandma. My boyfriend's mom is Nana. Diane never asked. Week later, they visited my apartment. Diane brought 4 shopping bags of expensive stuff, a $300 car seat system, an auto rock bouncer, and a pile of onesies that all said Grandma's little guy, or I love Grandma. She was beaming, unpacking everything. I waited until she finished. "Diane, thanks for this, but I need to talk about the grandma thing. My son has 2 grandmas already. Could you use Miss Diane?" Her face went pale. My dad immediately said I was being cruel, that Diane was just excited. I explained it wasn't personal, just about respecting my actual mom. Diane's eyes filled with tears and she walked straight out. My dad chased her. I heard her in the stairwell saying, "She's never going to accept me." They left without coming back. My boyfriend thought I should have just allowed it to keep the peace, but I'm the parent here. Next day, my dad texted asking to meet for lunch alone. I figured he wanted to smooth things over. At the diner, he barely ate. Finally, he admitted Diane had set up a full nursery at their house. Crib, changing table, rocking chair, everything. I stared at him. I never said the baby would stay over. He said Diane wanted to be ready for when we needed help. I asked when she started. He went quiet, then admitted she'd been buying stuff since my second trimester, 6 months ago, before I'd even told them I was having a boy. I'd been to their house twice while pregnant. She never mentioned any of it, just built this whole fantasy without asking me. I told him the grandma thing wasn't happening and there wouldn't be sleepovers. He looked hurt, but I was already leaving. Diane stopped coming to family events. My dad showed up alone making excuses. 3 weeks later, my Aunt Christy called. She's my dad's sister. She said Diane has 2 adult kids from her first marriage who don't speak to her. They live with their dad in Arizona and both cut contact the day they turned 18. I'd never heard about any kids. My aunt said Diane had been obsessive in high school, tracking their